Today on the channel, we dive back into X-Men 97 with Marvel Legends Cable and Wolverine.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends Hasbro X-Men 97 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Wolverine and we got Cable. But for all your Wolverine, Cable, X-Men 97, and everything else action figure needs, hit up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. Got to get a deal out there. And I did pick these up over here at DJC Collectibles. Shipping right now, depending when you're watching this. I guess if you're watching this in 2030, hello from the future, or hello to the future, I should say. But if you're watching this as it's dropped, it is shipping right now from DJC Collectibles. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We got two heavy hitters in the X-Men universe. Of course, Wolverine, not a lot to be said about him. The all-timer as far as mutants go, if you ask me. Maybe I'm biased, but my absolute favorite, especially this one, which we'll get to. But also Cable, another favorite of mine. I was a kid growing up in the 90s, and of course, X-Force was a very, very favorite team of mine as a kid on the old playground once upon a time. And this one feels a little bit X-Force, but feels a little bit different as well. Obviously, it's X-Men 97 style and the old X-Men animated series style. We're going to start it off with Cable here today. Very cool to get another Cable, though. I love Cable, one of my favorites. Very cool story arc, very cool storylines for him over the years in the comics and the cartoon. And then, of course, I loved his action figures all the way back to the Toy Biz days. But this one, once again, more of animated series coloring on this, but very cool to get this in the collection. X-Men 97, kind of retro card back style packaging. You got the X-Men team up there, big bubble window there. On the back, jibber jabber for days, UPC. Got the cross sell. We're going to unbox all these on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe. You guys know that by now. Then you got Glamour Shot for Cable. No blurb, nothing going on. Nope, no blurb for Cable here, but we're going to bust him out of the package. We're going to free him from the old cardboard plastic prison. See you later, goodbye. Bam! See you later, goodbye. And man, oh man, a beefy, heavy figure right here is Cable. And of course, he's got a big old gun, and he knows how to use it. We know that. And we got some effect pieces, too. That's always nice to see. We don't get tons of those anymore. Well, I guess depending. If you're Iron Man, you get them a lot, but you don't get them with a lot of the X-Men guys, for the most part. For the most part. Got some sticky tape here. Not Cambodian, Todd McFarlane. See you later, goodbye. Get out of here. We get two trigger finger hands out of the package. He's ready to shoot some people if he needs to. He's got that going on. And then you got a Fist of Fury and a holding hand. So you can hold the big gun on one end, and you got to move some hands around for sure. But nice to have options, as we know. Nice to have effect pieces. Once again, we've seen these probably a million times. Yes, a million. What? A billion? Okay, we're going to defer to Todd McFarlane. A billion times we've seen these. Translucent effect pieces looking very good. Now we're getting down to the weapons here. We'll start with the small blaster first. Very technology, of course, Cable, a guy from the future. It's future technology in the guns. Looking good, big blaster on here, of course, and then you can just fit these on here, as you would imagine. He could just be blasting away, ready to go. But silver and red attack, looking pretty good, looking nice. And then you get the big blaster right here. This is what I think of with Cable. I think of him with a comically large weapon at all times. And if he's a guy from the future, you think they would have worked out, said, you know, we don't need as big of guns in the future. They could have worked that out, but apparently not. But a big old blaster right here. Once again, the other effect piece can go in the end there, like so. He's ready to take on all comers, is what he's ready to do. So Cable loaded for bear, of course. And now we're diving into Cable himself. Always got that headset going on, always talking to somebody. He's like that annoying guy in the grocery store. Is that guy talking to himself? Oh, he's got a headpiece in. Oh, man. Take it somewhere else, buddy. Take it somewhere else. But he's got that going on, little antenna on the top. Got some beautiful white hair right there. Could use a tan, a little pale, a little pasty. He's got that star over his eye, of course, and then he's frowning. He's never really in that good of a mood, is Cable. But it does look good. It looks like Cable. Somebody hands me this head, I'm going to know who this is. And then you get Cable. He's got his big bionic arm over here. Of course, the legacy virus, is that what was getting him once upon a time? It's been a long time, but I think that's what it was. You got that weird color green. It's an interesting green. We don't see a lot here, but he's got that on the gloves. And of course, the forearms, got it on one of his bicep covering right there. I guess those are little pockets that are sculpted in. He's got it on his suspenders over the top. He's rocking the suspenders. Then you got that same green down to the boots. Got a little bit of yellow mixed in there. Almost army colors is what it looks like to me. Blue jumpsuit throughout on the body. Of course, got a belt going on as well. Got some satchels right there around the thighs. He's got pockets for days, pockets around his belt. He's got so many things in here. I wonder what's all going on with Cable. He's just a pack rat. He's like a squirrel he's like a squirrel hiding his nuts for the winter. That's what he's doing. He's got all kinds of room to hide all that kind of stuff. But man, this looks good. This looks really, really good just looking at it here. I really like this Cable. Got that bare arm, very pasty skin once again there. Now, articulation on him. Arm does go around these shoulder guards, though, not moving away for anybody, unfortunately. There's no butterfly shoulder, so you're pretty limited right there in the arm department moving around. You got to kind of go all the way out and around if you want to. You do get a bicep cut, double-jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits there. Hands removable back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down. Decent movement there. He's got kind of that collar around there, a bubble collar in blue, looking interesting. You do get waist articulation. You do get the hula hoop up top as well. A lot of movement out of that one up top there. Actually pretty good on both accounts there as far as articulation there. Very smooth. Big old Cable splits if you need it as well. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut nicely hidden behind these, of course, looking very nice. Double jointed pinless knees. The hits continue. Boot cut. Oh, no boot cut. What are we doing? What are we doing? Nope, no boot cut there. We do get ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. So you get some of the usual articulation. I'm surprised we didn't get that boot cut there, but not really needing that, I don't think. And he should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using discount code Kyle, save 10%. And there it is. Look at that Cable, ready to go, ready to take on all comers. The man from the future today. He's like a modern day Dippin' Dots, so the ice cream treat. That's what he's like. But we do get Cable of the past, and when I close my eyes and think of Cable, as I do many a night, this is more of what I think of. This is more X-Force issue number 1 back in the day or something. Can we get Grizzly? Where's Grizzly? Can we get him in the contest? Can we get him part of this? I want Grizzly. Maybe in the future. We'll see. This is kind of more what I think of with Cable, but obviously this is his X-Men 97 gear, which can be acceptable as well. But pretty cool to get Cable a part of this collection, if you ask me as well. So there's old Cable ×2 with the X-Men 97. But now we're going to Canadian Wolverine. Obviously a man from Canada, Canada. Proud Canadian is what he is. Easy for me to say. I'll spit it out eventually. But this is a very iconic Wolverine going back to the Toy Biz days. I'll never forget having that. And then you had Wolverine's motorcycle and you had his Jeep back then. I would always have him riding in his Jeep in this outfit. Very, very cool. Very iconic. Very X-Men 97, X-Men animated series. But a definitely nice homage to the Toy Biz version once upon a time. Looking very, very cool there. Absolutely love the looks on this one. X-Men 97, uniform packaging, of course. Jibber jabber down low and UPC on the back. Of course, cross-sell. You got a glamour shot of old Logan there. Just rocking that Canadian outfit there. Looking so cool. Man, oh man, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. This is going to be probably one of my favorite figures of the year. Very cool looking, very nostalgic. See you later. Goodbye. There's just a lot to like about this one. And we do get extra hands here. Of course, with Wolverine, you got to have those claw hands. You can't have a Wolverine without claw hands. Have we ever got a Wolverine figure that didn't have claw hands? Kind of defeats the purpose in a lot of ways, but it'd be interesting to see if that's ever happened. Had to have happened at least one time, I would think. And we do get a playing cards there. Come on. There we go. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. Now we're going to start with this. We got the player cards right here. I do not know how to play cards at all. I play Slapjack. Todd McFarlane and I play Slapjack, but in a twist, a plot twist, we like to take our socks off and we play Slapjack with our feet. It makes it a little bit more challenging, but a lot more fun. Wouldn't you agree, Todd? Yeah, I would too as well. I don't know how to play card games besides Slapjack. I just don't. I've never played card games. Never been a thing that's went on in my family, really. I guess my grandparents used to play, but I wasn't playing with a bunch of grandparents. I was playing with my action figures. Give me a break. Come on. But I don't know. Has he got like a flush or something? What's he playing? Poker? I don't know. What's he got? I don't know what this would be. But it is Xavier card, so he must be playing at the X Mansion is what he's doing. We got a nice hand of cards, a great accessory that you can use with other toy lines if you wanted to. You want to put this with your Lemmy Super 7 figure, have him playing cards at a table or something, you could do that, but very cool to see that. Extra set of hands here. You got a fist of fury. He's ready to punch somebody in the mouth. And then you got a gripping hand, kind of a maniacal hand going on, but it is to grip the cards if he's playing cards, of course. So choose your own Wolverine adventure as far as that goes. And speaking of Wolverine's adventure, we're going to choose it right now. Very fun, and I'm actually surprised it took Marvel Legends this long to get us this version of Wolverine. Even before X-Men 97 came back, I could have seen them doing this somewhere along the way. Never happened until now, but I'm just happy to see it here. Looking good. We know this is Wolverine. Logan in the head sculpt. He's got that very iconic hairdo. He's got those sideburns that would make a young Mike Nesmith blush. Oh, Mike Nesmith, one of the all-timers, of course. Probably right up there as the greatest sideburns of all time. Who's better? Is there anybody better, Todd McFarlane? Oh, no. Me? Me back in 2004? Well, maybe. Maybe. I was pretty good back then. Ladies love those sideburns. We know, but he does look good here. It is Wolverine, gruff and angry. Typical Wolverine, of course. He's got small man syndrome. A lot of those little guys are angry and grumpy. It's been inbred into them throughout the years, because I think the little guys, they all started as dwarfs once upon a time, I believe. And some of the dwarfs grew up a little bit bigger. They didn't stay, the sub 5 feet, but there's some guys out there 5'3", and they got a little bit of little man syndrome. We see it from time to time, especially in the business world. As I just knock off one of the claws, is that little man karma? Is that the dwarfs coming after me right here? Maybe. But obviously these are removable, so they just do punch right in and right out. I don't know why you'd really want to take them out, but they do go in and out on the hand. So removable claws, not a huge fan of that throughout the years with the Marvel Legends line, but they are removable if you want them to be there. I do like the collar here. He's ready to walk into Club Grayskull at a moment's notice here, but he's got the nice furry cloth up there. Love that. Love little fur in there. Wish it was real fur, just saying. Same thing with the chest hair. Would have been nice for real fur. Not going to be happening. We know that. Got a nice jacket over the top, and then, of course, you got that beautiful, we'll call it a flannel button down in the underneath there, looking very nice. Of course, the yellow and black attack, which means only one thing.
Over here.
On bass guitar, we got Mr. Timothy Gaines.
And the weary man on drums.
Robert Sweet, my brother.
And over on here.
This is Oz Fox.
Gentlemen, join in a little bit here.
Who'd have thunk it? Wolverine rocking for Striper. I never would have thought, but apparently it is true. He's got the yellow and black attack looking pretty good there. Also got that belt. I love the shiny belt right there. You got the nice silver color looking very cool there. Then you got some blue jeans. He's ready to go. Black boots as well. Just Wolverine ready to go to the bar, ready to take a couple drinks, ready to play some cards. That's what we got right here. Now, arms do go all the way around, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, hands removable back forth, side to side, head removable back forth, side to side, up and down. Pretty good movement there. Traditional waist plus hula hoop up top. A little hard to move the upper, though, with this jacket. Jacket not removable. I guess you could pull it off. Wouldn't make sense because you don't get the flannel underneath. It is all jacket, so not really worth ever taking off. Legs do go up. Thigh cut. Double jointed. Pinned knees. Pinned knees, folks. Pinned knees. Ankles back forth, side to side. The usual Legend articulation here, or should I say X-Men 97 articulation? I guess we could say that as well. But Wolverine looking good. A very nostalgic, very iconic Wolverine here. Man, I am here for this. Love, love, love the looks of this. Very, very fun to have this in the collection. And Cable, no slouch either. Maybe Wolverine takes a little bit of an overshadow on this. But man, oh man, two very fun figures. Definitely worth a pickup. Have to imagine these will sell pretty well. The X-Men 97 line sells very well as a whole. Have to imagine people are going to be marching out there to get these two when they hit the pegs. But why wait? Head over to DJC right now. Pick it up if you do need it. Now, that's it. That's Cable. That's Wolverine, X-Men 97. Be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. If you made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you if you want it over on YouTube channel memberships and Patreon. Your best way to support the channel at the end of the day. Sir Paul 64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and the Kyle Peterson Show, of course, at gmail.com. The name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for Wolverine and Cable, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?